Hello, my name is Nick Diego, the lead developer of Blocks, and in this short tutorial, I'm going to introduce you to the Shortcodes add-on and show you how to use it. All right, so here you can see that the Shortcodes add-on is enabled. Note that the Shortcodes add-on requires Blocks version 1.4.0. Some new features were added to Blocks in that version, which allowed the Shortcodes add-on to function. All right, so now that the add-on is activated, let's head on over to a page on this website. This is actually my personal website, so we'll be making these edits live and you can see what they do. We're going to take a look at the About Me page. So here you can see it's just kind of a basic page, and what I want to do in this tutorial is after this text about me, I want to add a section where people can sign up to my newsletter. So I'm using MailChimp, and MailChimp is an email marketing platform, and they provide you with an embeddable newsletter form. So here you can see a sample of what the form looks like. We're not going to concern ourselves with styling or anything like that in this tutorial, but obviously all that's very possible. So to embed this form, you need to copy and paste this fairly complicated HTML. You can see some JavaScript here. We got some style at the top. You have to embed this into the page. So if we wanted to try and embed this into a standard WordPress page, that would be a little tricky. Copying, pasting this code directly into this section honestly simply wouldn't work. And even if we could get it to work, it would be messy. You'd have to add it via the text pane. It just is not ideal. Now, prior to the Blocks Shortcodes add-on, Blocks by default obviously would allow you to add this content, but it wouldn't allow us to add it where we want, which is right here. Blocks allows you to add content by default via action hook, which there isn't an action hook for in the middle of your content area. You could add it below, you could add it to the footer, you could add it above, you could add it to the header, sidebar, all sorts of different places, but there's no way using action hooks in standard Blocks to add content to the middle of a content section on your website. Now, but with the Shortcodes add-on you can, because shortcodes you can add to your content area and they're rendered. So what we're going to do is we are going to add a new block. Now here I have one that I already put together, but let's delete this and we'll start from scratch. So add a new one, call it MailChimp sign up. Now, because we have some HTML and JavaScript and everything, we're going to use the raw content option. So we're all set there. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this. I'm going to copy it directly into here. And we'll take a look at what it looks like in the full page preview. So here you can see that we have our copied form. It's all nice and syntax highlighted. And bring this down. Everything looks pretty good. We're going to apply our content. And now we want to go to position. So here you can see by default, our position type is set to hook. So this is what standard Blocks, this is all standard Blocks works. You could select custom and select one of these hooks for positioning. But again, that's not going to do what we need it to do. So we're going to change this to shortcode. And this option obviously is added by the add-on. So once you do that, you're going to get this handy shortcode. It's going to appear. So you're just going to copy that. And let's add a new section. We'll call it Join My Newsletter. And let's paste our shortcode there. Update. Let's refresh the page. And there we go. We have our handy MailChimp newsletter sign-up form, which is exactly what you see here in the little preview. Right here. And everything works as expected. So again, the Shortcodes positioning add-on allows you to add a content block anywhere that a shortcode could be rendered. So shortcodes can be rendered in widgets and sidebars and content areas, all throughout the WordPress ecosystem. And with this new add-on, it allows you to take blocks content and display it in those areas. So again, this doesn't necessarily need to be raw content. We could stick a slideshow there, or a static image, or some editor content. Anything that you're already using blocks for you can now take that content and just simply display it using a handy shortcode. So I hope you find this useful, and I hope you enjoy the shortcodes add-on. The shortcodes add-on is available for any user on the multi-site or developer tiered plan. And if you need some more information on how to use the shortcodes add-on once you install it, simply go to documentation, and under add-ons you'll see the new shortcodes page, and there's some step-by-step instructions on how to use the shortcode. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed blocks.